the Houston Rockets, starting 5. Alperen Şengün out there with Amen Thompson. Then there's Jalen Green. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Eason in at the 3. And for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. And it's Mitchell missing. And here's Houston. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
Now, here's Garland. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kenny Atkinson and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. You add in his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Green taking his time here. Pass to Şengün. Houston moving the ball around. Connects from three-point range.
This speaks to how assertive Şengün can be. Love when he makes quick decisions like that there.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Garland, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Green finds Thompson. Green against Mitchell. Back to Thompson. From past the arc. Jared Allen grabs the miss. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now, here's Green. Şengün with a wide-open look. His three-pointers off the mark. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Garland. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Şengün with a screen on Garland. Here's Eason, covered by Okoro. Eason's shot is good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Mitchell in the corner. A kick out to Mobley. 5 on the clock. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Driving in, lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
Garland finds Mitchell. Charity stripe shot. A wide open look here for Garland. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing. But they don't want to chance that again.
Shot's good by Green.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter. And really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
Pass to Okoro. Now here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. No, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Here's Garland following the score by Houston. Mitchell right side. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. 6 points for Donovan Mitchell.
And got rid of it promptly. Mitchell wasting no time.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another 3 for Houston.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Garland. Thompson with the rebound. Rockets leading by 3. The tray. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he was really in a good flow.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Jalen Green.
And I think
2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed.
fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The first one falls. Good on both. It's stolen by Eason. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Rockets lead by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Houston.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
In at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Thompson in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. 4 on the shot clock. Houston needs to get a shot up. And Şengün gets it to go on the assist by Green. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
Okoro kicks to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
Brooks outside. They get it again, and there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Max Strus is checked in for Okoro. And the wide open shot from Green. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for Houston. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Green up on top. He's got 8. Thompson. Pass to Şengün. Fires for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Hunter, and he drives in. A kick out to Mobley. Green against Hunter. Here's Thompson. And Thompson Thompson throws it down.
And this is what Thompson does best. His aggressiveness on the boards is what makes him a valuable player.
Pass to Eason. Back to Thompson. Spins with the shot. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Knocked away and stolen by Thompson. The finish, and it's Thompson with the jam.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Stolen by Mitchell. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Puts up a three. It's good. And the Rocket lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Thompson.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Şengün, no good.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Thompson finds Mobley. Back to Thompson. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. For the Cavaliers, Jared Allen comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Garland in for Mitchell. So for the Rockets, here's Garland. 6 to shoot. Thompson in the corner. For the three. Rebound by Smith. Rockets leading by 3. A 3 ball. Pass to Whitmore. And here is Green. He's covered by Thompson. Back to Whitmore. Another miss by Houston. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Thompson. Allen inside, guarded by Green. Thompson misses. Houston's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Up top, Garland. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field. Houston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Sinks the triple.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Here's Strus. Pass to Garland. Thompson for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Houston Rockets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Taking a look at the Rockets. Shepard out there with Cam Whitmore. Then it's Jabari Smith. And there's Green, and it's Tate in at the small forward position. For the tie, another 3 for Cleveland.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Shepard. Shot clock reset for the Rockets. Green passes to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Smith's got 8 points.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Cleveland the rebound. Another shot. Allen kicks to Strus. Misses the three. Houston leading by 3. And Tate gets it to go.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to Tate. Outside, Green. The shot. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Mitchell. Garland, no good.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Here's Smith. That's tipped.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use, Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. In the corner, Okoro with it. Fires the 3. Rockets with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Green finds Whitmore. That one goes in. Whitmore's got his first points in this one.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And Green with the basket on the assist from Shepard. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Great Kentucky native Reed Shepard followed in his dad's footsteps and stayed local for his college years.
How cool is that? His dad winning 2 national championships for the Bluegrass State, was named the MVP of the '98 college tournament, and he even had a brief stint in the NBA. Reed, the 3rd overall pick of the 2024 draft, blazing his own trail. And I like how Shepard keeps things simple. When he notices someone on his team is open, he is more than happy to move the ball.
Now, here's Okoro. He's tightly guarded. Thompson. Now, Okoro kicks it out to Garland. He can't hit that time. Smith up top, covered by Okoro. Smith dishes to Green. Back to Smith. 23 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Green with a screen on Strus. It's stolen by Strus. One-on-one here. Here's Hunter. Pass to Thompson. Buries it down low. Thompson's got 4 this quarter. Green left side from 13. And as we finish the 3rd quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Rockets on top, up by 2. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Substitution for your Cavaliers.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Isaac Okoro. Hunter is out there with Thompson. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Garland in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Green passes to Şengün. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 3 assists in the game. Garland against Green. Mitchell wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Mobley with the block. Okoro dishes to Mitchell. Back to Okoro. Garland kicks to Okoro. Looking to get it going. Here's Allen. Good on the bucket. And it's a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Good touch inside. I mean, Allen does have a nice-looking shot, but he's really at home near the hoop.
Here's Green. Pass to Şengün. And here is Brooks. Thompson from long range. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Allen will blow right by you.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break. He told them he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Pass to Mobley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Green with the rebound.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Thompson looking for an opening. Şengün with the screen for Green. Lays it up off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
It's good.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
Green with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. Pass to Eason. Thompson in the corner. Offline with his 3. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
And Hunter, here we go. A clear look for Mitchell. And again, it's Cleveland.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
No one covered. Thompson's got the game tied up here for Houston.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps it was not an accident, because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Here's Hunter. Şengün with the rebound. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in. wing. Green, guarded by Garland. Thompson passes to Green. Thompson, a screen on Garland. There's Green with the three. Evan Mobley with the rebound. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Green against Garland. Back to Mobley. Thompson with the rebound. And we've got a timeout called from EuroCup. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. And the Rockets making a change here. Green with the ball. And that's an intentional foul. Green inside the three-point. Cold-blooded buzzer beater.
Clutch, much in the clutch. Woo-hoo! How about that? Woo. Yeah!
All zero.
better position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Maxey and Oubre pair up at the 1 and the 2. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. Embiid misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And here's Garland. Pass to Okoro. Here's Allen, and that one is stuffed right through.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Now here's Mitchell. First quarter, just over a minute played. Can't get it to drop. And a two-handed jam!
You can tell Maxey enjoys moving the ball. He likes setting up other guys.
Here's Garland. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
So it's Philadelphia now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I talked to him about Joel Embiid, and Coach told me Embiid does have us worried. He's just so physical out there, but we're going to be physical right back and get in his space when we can, so they'll be trying to challenge the big man all night.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Garland. Pass to Okoro. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Darius Garland with the assist.
The 76ers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Embiid. Can't hit from the elbow. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And it's Garland on the drive. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim. Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
Here's Yabusele. Embiid, a screen on Mobley. Yabusele. Mobley with the block. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. For 3, Maxey. Embiid. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And how about that reach of Embiid, using those long arms that just gobble up second chance opportunities?
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Garland with a screen on George. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Maxey. They set the screen. It's stolen by Garland. Fast break, Cleveland. And he lays it in. Garland's got 6 points.
One of the harder jobs in the league today is trying to stay with Garland on that open floor. He's too quick. He's too savvy.
Here's Embiid. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, look, he's going to continue to shoot.
And they'll get another chance. The open shot by Allen. And another basket for Cleveland. Here's Maxey. 58 seconds left in the first. Here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Allen with a screen on Maxey. Garland, the pass to Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. 7 points in the game.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
For three, George. The rebound by Allen.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Mitchell with the ball. Oubre picks him up. Allen a screen. A nice shot by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game.
It is not an easy thing to body up to Mitchell. He is built like an absolute brick.
George passes to Maxey. Fast break, Cleveland. The three from Mitchell. It's another three for Cleveland.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, number 13, Tristan Thompson.
With one on the clock. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Cleveland?
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Okoro and Mobley, your small and power forwards. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. Now here's Mobley. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. And here's Hunter for three. Got a piece of it. 4 seconds left. Shot clock at 4. And Mobley with the layup.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on deep. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Here's Okoro. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Oh, he really fought for that one. Battling through contact to complete the play.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. George, no good. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Cleveland another three.
Stops, takes it. Garland has that shot ready to go at all times.
Outside Oubre. There's a screen. Back to George. And the jam by George.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Out to Mobley. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Thompson. Puts it up from 12. And another basket for Cleveland.
You give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want. The guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players could learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Now here's Hunter. He's scoreless.
2 minutes.
Pass to Mitchell. Lots of room. The rebound by Embiid.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
The Cavaliers lead by 15. Here's Mitchell. George defending. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Allen with a screen on Lowry. And here's Hunter from the arc. Clock at 6. Rebound by Philadelphia. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Drummond with the screen. Edwards for 3. Knocks down the long J. Edwards gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Down low. Here's Allen. Oh, sweet move. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Pass to Drummond from deep. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now look, for a 6'1" guard, this man can absolutely fly.
Here's Drummond. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Cleveland leading by 14. Outside Hunter. Mitchell with the ball. He's got 9. Hunter passes to Strus. Lets the 3 fly. Sends it home from 3-point land. Strus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Hunter against Lowry. Puts up a 3. And the 3-pointer goes.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The 3 from Mitchell, and that's not gonna go. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be right back.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Kyle Lowry. Edwards out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Grimes in at the 3, the small forward. 76ers trail by 14. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
And here's Lowry from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Okoro passes to Allen. Now Mobley. And here's Allen. Drummond defending. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Fires from deep. And Edwards good for 3. Edwards has got 6.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
The Cavaliers lead by 15. Left side Garland. Allen on the wing. Out to Mobley. 4 on the clock. Drummond grabs the miss. 76ers trail by 15. Lowry outside. From deep. And the 76ers another three.
Hey, you gotta love Lowry's work ethic on offense. Looking for any chance to make some points.
Mobley finds Mitchell from the arc. Rebound by the 76ers. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Driving to the basket, and he packs it down right on top of Evan Mobley.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A different look for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. Strus comes in for Okoro. And Hunter's subbed in for Darius Garland. Left side, Strus. Pass to Thompson. Outside, Strus. Back to Thompson. It's stolen by Drummond. Here we go, one-on-one. Drummond with the screen. And the 76ers another three.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Hunter passes to Mitchell. And a foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game. '76ers trail by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Drops in the 3. Edwards has got 9.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Out to Thompson to get back on track. He drops it from range.
And there's really no such thing as a safe lead. I mean, this is still anyone's game.
Lowry against Hunter. Pass to Drummond. Shoots over Thompson. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Mitchell. Thompson passes to Mitchell. Inside. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Lowry lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Green comes in for Mitchell. 76ers trail by 7. Here's Maxey. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Getting up and finishing. Maxey leaving no doubt.
George against Hunter. Right side Strus. Back to Hunter. Oh, George with a steal. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. No good from outside. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Hunter finds Strus. Back to Hunter. Strus with it. Outside Hunter. Pass to Wade. There's the triple. The shot misses. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Cavaliers. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Max Strus is out there with Dean Wade. Then it's Javonte Green. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Allen in at center. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Wade. Okoro comes in for Strus. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Green. And Darius Garland subbed in for Hunter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Pass to George. Six to shoot. From deep three-point land. Here's Embiid. Second chance effort. Outside Oubre. Embiid, a screen on Mitchell. For three, Maxey. The rebound by Allen. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Now here's Mitchell. There's a screen. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You can tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Embiid misses. Cleveland leading by 9. From behind the arc. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Garland.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Pass to George. They need this. Tipped. Garland finds Mitchell. Launches it from deep. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And so they foul intentionally.
His third. First team foul.
Oubre on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. And Oubre gets it to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's George. Screen by Embiid. The shot. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. He goes up, and it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is how dominant Allen can be. If you continue to feed him, he will reward you.
76ers trail by 11. And here's Oubre from the arc. He's rebounded by Okoro. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Pass to Mitchell, and it's out of bounds to Cleveland.
2 minutes.
76ers on D.
2 minutes.
Mitchell at close range. Effortless.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Embiid can't hit. And here are the Cavaliers now. They're on an 11-3 run. Allen inside. Maxey covering. Allen can't get it to go. Here's Yabusele. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter here. There's a screen. Tries to break his ice. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Cavaliers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Darius Garland.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
This is what winning is all about. playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. The rebound by Maxey. It's George on the wing. Out to the wing. Snatched away. And Mitchell puts up a deep three. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the
aggressive attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Look at the 76ers starting group. We've got George. Maxey out there with Edwards. Then there's Oubre, and it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
That's where Maxey's at his best. He wants to get the ball inside.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Green, the pass to Thompson. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Green. Şengün finds Thompson. Now here's Green. Şengün with the screen for Green. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
He had a nice open look right there. The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. The 3 from George. Eason grabs the board. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Thompson for 3. Houston with a new 14. Eason passes to Şengün. Shot clock at 5. Back to Eason. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
76ers ball.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Edwards. And Thompson sends it back. And it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Thompson. Nifty move. Oh, he jams it right over Kelly Oubre. Wow.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
The shot by George, wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Thompson throws it down.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Şengün against Embiid. Kept alive. Outside for George. The long distance 3 is buried. George has got 6.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Green. Still yet to score. And that one, good.
When you try to check Green in pick and roll action, you've got to stop him first.
1:15 left in the first quarter. Here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Houston.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Thompson for 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. 10 points for him.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Edwards. Hit the floater. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. 76ers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Maxey. The offensive rebound.
And
Fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
That one falls.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
Green kicks to Şengün. Over Embiid. Şengün, no good. 76ers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Maxey, no good. Thompson outside with 4 seconds on the clock, and Thompson slams it home. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum. And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Philadelphia. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Green is out there with Dillon Brooks. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Eason in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Now Maxey. After Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. Pass to Eason. Şengün with a screen on it. Snatched up. Şengün passes to Green. Back to Şengün. No good from outside. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
Philadelphia with the ball, following the score by Houston. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Şengün, no good. The 76ers leading. High post, Embiid. Şengün's there. Yep, that one goes in there.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
First personal foul. First team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Green kicks to Şengün. Fires from way outside. And he's good on the three ball.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Here's Embiid. There's Embiid with the dunk.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Here's Eason. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Maxey. Sinks the three-pointer. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
With the speed at which Maxey plays, that pull-up is almost impossible to deal with.
Eason passes to Şengün. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group.
Substitution on the court.
Embiid against Smith. Embiid inside, and the dunk by Embiid.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
And he commits the intentional foul. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage
and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut to just 5 points in the basket from Smith. Lowry looking around. Three-pointer. They get it back. Yabusele off target at the rim. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And it's Smith finishing it off.
This is the belief Smith's teammates have in him, which is why they look for him to take that shot.
Here's Drummond. Rebound by Smith. For Houston, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total. Outside, Green. Pass to Smith. Back to Green. 4 on the clock. There's the 3. With the clock winding down. And McCain pulls it down. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Lowry has the open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Lowry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Smith sets the pick for Tate. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Rockets trail by 5. Here's Whitmore. Nothing on the board. Smith on the wing, defended by Drummond. Smith sets the pick for Shepard. 2 seconds left. The 10-footer doesn't go for him. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got Drummond. Yabusele out there with Lowry. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. And it's Drummond missing. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Shepard. Back to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Tate with the screen for Smith. Tate controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Lowry will get his fair share of points in close. This guy's a grinder.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Rockets trail by 3. Green inside the 3-point line, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside Lowry. To the paint. Here's Drummond. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. And the 76ers lead by 3.
Drummond is not only massive, he's also got good touch and agility, which makes him a threat to score on the interior every time he has it. How about the amazing crossover there, demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Now here's Drummond. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. It's rebounded by Houston. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense. Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's Lowry after the Rockets pick up 3 to end the run. Rebound by Jeff Green.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
No one near Drummond as he lets it go. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Rockets leading by 6. To the wing on the left. Here's Shepard. And a miss there on the triple. The 76ers have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Drummond a screen. Lowry from outside. The Rockets pull it in. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
1:56 left in the 3rd quarter.
There's no shortage of verticality to Whitmore's game. He makes for a big target above the rim.
Embiid inside. He's against Smith.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
1:36 left in the 3rd. Embiid with the screen on Brooks. Edwards, no good. Houston leading by 6. The part we hear a lot about the antics with Brooks, but he deserves more attention for his play.
I agree, especially on the defensive end, Kevin. He's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and some of what his antics are flowing out of is his competitive spirit. I still think he needs to tamp down the antics because that does take away from what he does, which is lock guys up and play with great competitive spirit all the time.
And Green slams it in.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
Now, here's Maxey. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Brooks. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oubre, no one around him. Good on the 3-point shot.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And it's Green with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
Well, you know what? You don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up. You got to be mindful of that.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Rockets lead. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Tari Easton is out there with Thompson. Then it's Green. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Şengün in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Green, no luck. And it's Maxey with the ball for Philadelphia. In the corner, it's Oubre. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Always able to see the complete floor. Maxey, great vision.
Back to Green. Out to Thompson. Shoots the three. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Back to George. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid inside. Şengün covering to take the lead. The big man Embiid converts inside. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Green, the pass to Easton. And it's off from three-point range. 76ers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Pass to Embiid. Goes up to the stripe, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And George kicks to Embiid. Oubre, right side. He's looking for him.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Back to Şengün. They can't stop the run with that one.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Shots good by Green.
Green's got a full toolkit now, which makes him unstoppable at times.
Maxey kicks to George. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Hey, guys, that shot changes the game. I mean, extending their lead and providing them a little more cushion, that's a double-edged sword there.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Maxey. And the three off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Green with the ball. Maxey covering. Thompson sets the pick for Eason. This one for 3. And another 3 for Houston.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Embiid. Got it.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And it's Green missing.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Maxey attacking, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Tyrese Maxey with a big-time play down the stretch.
Thompson. That one a little long. Embiid against Şengün. Now here's Embiid. D right on him. Over Şengün. Embiid, no good. Here's Eason. Off target. So Philadelphia wins it. A truly gut. Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up for
flash at the 5 spot here tonight. Can't wait to see these centers go at it.
BA, there was once a point in history where we were talking about, is the 5-man phased out of the game? And all of a sudden now you have several MVPs who occupy the position. It is unequivocally going to be a special matchup tonight.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Now here's Garland. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Goes back up. Outside for Mitchell. Okoro on the wing. Mitchell, a screen on Eason. Back to Mitchell. Releases. Gets it to go from the corner.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch and shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Şengün. Eason with the ball. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Here's Şengün. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
Out to Thompson, beyond the arc. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Okoro. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Brooks. Here's Allen. Şengün with a steal. Here's Eason. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. To the inside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Garland with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Şengün with a steal. Outside, Green. Thompson with a screen. Back to Şengün. The 3. Doesn't go for him. The Cavaliers trail by 4. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said, we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, BA.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now, here's Green. Takes a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Oh my, I mean, Green is ready for a duel at the arc. I mean, he's always an eager 3-point shooter.
Doris, so much improvement from Garland since coming into the league.
Oh, no doubt, Brian. This guy is now a do-it-all guard. You can play him at both the 1 and the 2 positions. The versatility that he possesses is such an important aspect in the league today.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in. That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
And that one's good. Green. Green's got 5.
Just a versatile offensive weapon. I really like seeing Green mix it up with that floater.
On the wing, Mitchell. Brooks defending. And Mitchell with the slam.
Now, that's exactly what you want to see. Aggressive basketball at its best.
Punched it home with as much power as he could. And here's Green from the arc. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Yeah, and Green has tons of confidence in his 3-point shot. And it was on display right there as he knocked it down.
Poke loose. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And for Green, it's about trying to be consistent. He has talent, and he needs to play to his strengths.
And here's Green from the arc. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Mitchell. Shot blocked. They retain possession. To the middle. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
And Cleveland has possession. Lets it go from deep. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Rockets. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. They've got Dean Wade. Darius Garland is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Thompson, and it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title.
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship BA in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Evan Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Cavaliers trail by 4. It's tipped. Inside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Pass to Brooks. Şengün, the screen. 5 to shoot. With his first shot attempt. With the clock winding down. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one's on Darius Garland. Houston shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Well, Grant, you were an excellent defender in your day. So who was the toughest player you had to guard?
Well, there were so many great players, Michael, LeBron. But let's talk about the late, great Kobe Bryant. I mean, he really had no weaknesses. And even if you defended him perfectly, there's a good chance he can still make the shot.
And here we go, the Rockets in transition.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. A different look for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Okoro comes in for Strus. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Hunter. Here's Garland. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Eason. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Let's go with a 3. And Darius Garland with the 3. Garland's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
No shot is outside my range, or so Darius Garland believes.
Brooks from outside. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And the Rockets lead by 9.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Garland, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Launches it. Kept alive. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Eason. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And it's a 12-point Rocket lead. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
On the attack, Green.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Garland up top. Green covering. Pass to Mitchell. The three is up. It's hauled in by Houston.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Of course, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a three-level scorer. Knocks down the three with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
Now here's Şengün. Thompson, that's good.
A confident shot from Amin. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Garland against Green. Pass to Mobley. Outside for Mitchell. Jacks up a three. And the Cavaliers, another three.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number one on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Eason, pass to Brooks. Screen by Eason. The rebound by Allen.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he hits the first of three.
In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Strus, he's checked in for the Cavs. Hunter comes in for Garland. The three, Smith. Strus grabs the miss. Right side, Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Mitchell's got 23.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again. Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Off the inbound pass. And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Run line. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We've got Jayshawn Tate. Whitmore is out there with Shepard. Then it's Green, and it's Smith in at the 5. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
Mitchell bullies his way inside.
The Spider is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
Pass to Smith. Back to Green. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Outside for Mitchell. Fires for three. That shot is off. The Rockets lead by 6. And here's Shepard for three. The rebound by Garland. Cleveland has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Outside for Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Jayshawn Tate. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
A different look for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Okoro. Hunter comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Jerome subbed in for Darius Garland. They set a pick. And here's Hunter for three. They grab their own miss. Strus the pass to Jerome. Now Hunter. Clock at 6. Another shot. Out to Mobley. And at last, they get one to fall. Mobley's got 6 points.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Rockets lead by 6.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Hunter can't get it to go.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Grant, soft touch, but hard nose. That's Reed Shepard.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro. But his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for Jerome. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, we are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Strus. 4-3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Green from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Garland scanning the floor. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Heads up play by Darius Garland. Just gets that defender to bite on the up fake and now gets the call.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Fires hitting the triple. Green's got 5.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Garland, the pass to Strus. Yep, that one goes.
Well, just quick with the decision-making. Smart pass by Darius Garland.
Pass to Smith. 3-pointer. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Allen against Smith. Allen with a screen on Green. Outside Garland. Smith with the rebound. Houston shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, what I like about this kid Shepard is his confidence, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in. And here's Shepard for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Shepard's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Here's Garland. It's tipped. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Smith no good. Cavaliers trail by 7. Garland with the ball. 7 points in the game. And down it goes. 2 points. Strus has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Green with a screen on Thompson. Smith no good. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Substitution on the court.
From deep, Mitchell. That one no good. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Rockets ahead, leading by 5. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Rockets lead by 5. On the court for the Cavaliers. Okoro and Mobley, your small and power forwards. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Thompson passes to Şengün. Outside, Green. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
You love the confidence Green has. He wastes no time going up with the shot.
Hunter against Green. Out to Mobley. Puts the move on. And Mobley throws it down.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Şengün, a screen on Hunter. Green finds Şengün. No good with the triple.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Mobley, a screen on Brooks. Down low. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition on the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Shot clock at 2. The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. Thompson outside. Nails it from 3. And the Rockets lead by 9.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Here's Thompson. He takes it in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
What a burst Thompson has. I mean, on his drives, he goes from 0 to 60 in a heartbeat.
Pass to Mitchell. And there's the screen. Oh, get up, Donovan. Wow.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. To the right side. Here's Eason. And an intentional foul right there. Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th.
Number 31, Jared Allen.
Hunter against Green. Shot clock at 6. Over Hunter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Mitchell.
Just an intelligent play there from Green. I mean, baiting the defense with that great pump fake.
Both good from the line that time. Cavaliers trail by 9. Outside Hunter. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Brooks. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Lets it fly. Rebounded by Green. The Rockets lead by 9. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Back to Mobley. throws it down.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy has took it.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Greg. Eason with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. The offensive rebound. And here's Thompson for three. Cavaliers with the rebound. From deep, Mitchell. Three ball, Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, Mitchell's confidence is off the charts right now. Off the dribble jumper, yes, sir.
And it's Green with the ball for Houston. They held a 12-point lead earlier. It's Thompson, high post. He's against Allen. Snatched up. Thompson outside. From outside the arc. Thompson with another miss. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Easton with a steal. Here's Green. Rebound by Allen. Mitchell against Brooks. Here's the three. He connects. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Oh, deflected. Şengün, a screen on Mobley. And here's Thompson for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Şengün. So it's Houston winning this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference.
What a matchup we have here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at small forward.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Now the 76ers with it. Here's Embiid. Second shot opportunity from deep three-point land. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Allen against Oubre. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Mitchell. Lets the three fly. Okoro shot is off. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. George, that's a two-pointer. Here's Yabusele. Good D by Mobley. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. And while Embiid was on record praising the importance of continuity, I don't know that, Richard, the 76ers front office felt the same way.
Oh, yeah. What you say out loud versus your actions can be very, very different in this game. When you have a chance to go big game hunting, you do. The goal was to bring in some help for Embiid and Maxey, and they accomplished it.
Stolen by Garland. To the inside. And Okoro throws it down.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Embiid kicks to Yabusele. Fade away. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off a shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Offensive rebound. A kick out to Mobley. Back to Allen. An easy 2 points on the layup. 6 points for Allen.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Back to Oubre. To end the cold streak, Evan Mobley with the rebound. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Mitchell's shot is good.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
Here's Embiid. The baseline J off the mark.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Okoro wide open. He fired. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The deep three from George. Another miss by Philadelphia. Cleveland leading by 9. Garland dishes to Mobley. Outside Garland. Mitchell in the corner. Garland with a screen on George. Shot clock at 6. George against Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Allen for the 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Allen's got 9 points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And here is Garland. Following the three-pointer by Tyrese Maxey. Really left alone that time. And that's now 7 points for Donovan Mitchell.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Embiid and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
Maxey against Garland. Here's Embiid. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Good if it goes. That one misses. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Running the wings, it's Oubre and George. Andre Drummond is out there with Yabusele, and it's Maxey in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Thompson finds Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Driving the lane. Basket good.
Using his stride so well. Mobley taking some big steps to get his shot.
Here's George, and he uses the glass on the layup. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
Guy's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Oh, and he misses the dunk. The 76ers trail by 5. Lob pass to Oubre. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Here's Mitchell. He has 7. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You gotta chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
And George, here we go. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
76ers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. He doesn't hit that one. Cleveland leading by 4. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Drummond. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Oubre can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Mobley outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's an 8-point Cavalier lead. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity. So obviously greatness and longevity coincide.
It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw.
Shooting for Cleveland, Isaac Okoro.
And the second free throw, good. A different look now for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Max Strus comes in for Okoro. And it's Garland in for Donovan Mitchell. And stolen by Hunter. Shoots it up. Offensive rebound. Strus passed to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Strus. Goes back up. And it's Grimes with the rebound. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the 76ers. 7-point differential.
And Wade to finish and cut into that lead a little
bit. But look at the basket guy still shaking. Strus setting the screen for Garland. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Drummond with a screen on Wade. Goes up at the stripe. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Here's Strus. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole. When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
And here's Strus for 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Strus has got 5 points now this quarter. The 76ers trail by 7. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Garland. Outside for Lowry. There's 31 seconds left here in the second. Edwards from deep three-point territory. Drummond over to the left wing. Pass to Edwards. And Drummond throws it down.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack him.
Garland with it. No scoring in this one. And here is Strus. And here is Garland. He gets it in there. Now here's Drummond. And so it's Cleveland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back to the action in just a minute. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Okoro in at the 3. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
And Philadelphia has possession, following the score by Cleveland. Shot from free throw range. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
Yeah, the defender just lacks the reach to be able to contest him properly.
Now, here's Garland. Garland with the screen for Mitchell. Back to Garland. No good on the triple. The 76ers trail by 7. High post, Embiid working on Allen, and good that time.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Pass to Okoro. Banked in off the glass. Okoro's got 5 now.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Now, here's Garland. From downtown, and Okoro with the basket on the assist by Mobley.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Lowry passes to Grimes. Allen against Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. From way outside, Joel Embiid.
You must respect Embiid's range as a defender. He'll make you pay every chance he gets.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. And then for Cleveland, DeAndre Hunter comes in for Evan Mobley. And Strus is subbed in for Mitchell. And Allen with the slam.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
Outside Edwards. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Garland fires from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Garland's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs. Lowry against Garland. Outside Lowry. Here's the three. Here's Drummond. Outside for Lowry. Edwards, a screen on Garland. Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Edwards got 5 points so far.
What are you doing? You can't give a player like him that much space. Come on now.
Pass to Strus. And that one off the back of the rim and in. He has 7.
Just such nice vision from Garland there. Part of his role is finding new ways to involve his teammates.
Drummond sets the screen for Edwards. Here's McCain. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Goes up from the top of the key. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now, here's Hunter. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
We've got 22 seconds left here in the third quarter. Garland attacking, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Garland really gets moving on the drive. Defense tries to get there, but just fouls him.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Maxey, no good.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Abusele out there with Joel Embiid, and it's George in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Launches a 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Garland finds Hunter. Garland against George. Garland the pass to Strus. Just 5 to shoot. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 12. Pass to Abusele. In the corner, George with it for 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
This is what Paul George does. He looks for any opening on the floor to create opportunities for his team.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. The Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kenny Atkinson had some words for his team during the break, and he was real calm during the timeout. He was smiling when he told the team, we're up. The game plan is working. Go out there and have fun. It's always fun when you're up late. Guys?
Thank you, David.
I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now, look, for a 6'1" guard, this man can absolutely fly.
Nice shot by Yabusele.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Embiid wide open, and it's Strus with the rebound.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Embiid kicks to George. There's the triple. Another three for Philadelphia.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Count it, good. Mitchell's got 20 points.
Whatever he lacks in size, Mitchell makes up with craftiness. It allows him to be effective inside.
George dishes to Oubre. Kicks it out to Maxey. Up top, Embiid. Shoots a fader. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 14 points for Joel Embiid.
Well, and it's just clear how comfortable Embiid is shooting the ball, especially from mid-range.
It's Strus on the wing. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Right side, George. Here's Oubre. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Cavaliers?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Embiid from outside. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10.
The thing you love about Maxey is that he always has a smile when he's out there. He's enjoying himself, and he embraces the challenge that the game presents.
Okoro's checked in for Max Strus. The 76ers running out of time. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Cleveland's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot.
A relentless effort on the drive. Mitchell goes through the foul.
Gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 1:06 left in the fourth quarter. The three from George. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Cleveland.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And we watched them all night long. No one could really stop them. Just another excellent game it was for Darius Garland.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Mitchell left side. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on George.
The fearlessness of Mitchell is just ridiculous. He takes pride in going at the defense. cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Embiid with it. Guarded now by Okoro. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
And Embiid drops them both. The deep three from Mitchell. Misses the deep three-point attempt. So we see the Cavaliers get the win here. A solid...
their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. They've got Dillon Brooks. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson. Then it's Jalen Green, and it's Şengün in at the 5.
Love the way Maxey works those angles inside. He's crafty.
And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. Şengün, the screen to the wing, right side. Pass to Brooks. Fires the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. And here's Embiid. That's short off the rim.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Such a wide open look.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him.
Oh, big finish! Man! That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Embiid gets the bucket.
For his size, Embiid shouldn't be this good from range. I mean, that just speaks to his raw talent. You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
76ers on D. Şengün, the screen. Green for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oubre passes to Embiid. Back to Oubre. Embiid with it. Outside Maxey. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Maxey's got 5 now.
Really showing you how quick he can be with the basketball. Maxey letting it fly in a hurry.
The 3 is up. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Out to Thompson. Will it go? Second chance effort. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
He's off on the second. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory. Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Thompson with a screen. Brooks outside. And he banks in the layup.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Thank you for that, Allie. It's Edwards on the wing. Green covering. 5 on the clock. Embiid, a screen on Green. Edwards, no good. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. Trailing by 5. Outside, Green puts up a 3. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
George, a screen on Green. Edwards for 3. Hits the trifecta.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Back to Green. Shakes him. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Green's got 5 points.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Here's Şengün. Another 3 from Houston.
Smooth jumper there by Şengün. He's working on stretching things out more when he can.
Maxey attacking. Oh, can't finish the one-handed jam. Thompson fires from way outside. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the 76ers. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson. Then it's Jalen Green. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Brooks in at the shooting guard position. And it's Green missing. Philadelphia leading by 4. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Edwards, the pass to George. Just 5 to shoot. Oubre, a screen on Green. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Misses the 3. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's Şengün. Out of bounds. It'll be Sixers ball.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Embiid. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Maxey against Green. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Philadelphia leading by 3. Here's Embiid. 9 points in the game. Here's Maxey. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Maxey's gotten 4 this quarter.
When Maxey is clicking on all cylinders, he is a tough guy to slow down.
Pass to Şengün. The 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's George on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Lets it go from deep. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
Here's Embiid. Rockets with a rebound. Thompson's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Şengün. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. Here's McCain. Brooks defending. Out to Lowry. 4-3. It's rebounded by Şengün. For Houston, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Fades. Philadelphia with another miss. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
For 3, Lowry. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Boy, there's a pit bull kind of quality to Kyle Lowry's game. He's relentless at both ends.
Outside Eason. Şengün finds Thompson. Drummond grabs the miss. The Sixers lead by 3. Lowry right side. Out to the right wing. Pass to Drummond. Here's Grimes. Lets the 3 fly. And he can't get that one. Rockets trail by 3. Thompson with it. He's got 11. And here's Eason. Back to Thompson. Up in time. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. We're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We've got Kyle Lowry, and it's Grimes in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Smith against Drummond. This one for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, BA, they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
And there it is for him.
And not only can he burn you from deep, Shepherd is also skilled inside. Just great work there.
Lowry surveys the D. Out left to the wing. Here's Grimes. That 3's off the mark. Rockets trail by 3.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Lowry with it. Guarded now by Whitmore. Pass to McCain. Third quarter here. Over a minute and a half into it. Here's Lowry. Smith with the rebound. And the Rockets shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Ooh, poked away. Now Lowry. Here's Yabusele. Six on the shot clock. Yes! And the foul! That one on tape.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration. He found a way to get the shot up and down.
Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Lowry. Back to Smith. Rebound by Philadelphia. Lowry outside. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Yabusele. Jacks up a three. Smith with the rebound. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Lowry. Smith outside. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Smith's got his first basket.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Takes a 13-footer. Philadelphia with another miss. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Shepard. And there's a pick. Three-pointer. Smith, that one's good. Smith's got 5.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Up top, Lowry. Over to the wing. Drummond against Smith. Philadelphia with another miss. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Shepard, that's good. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Here's Drummond. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. And the 76ers lead by 1.
A true center, a throwback center. Drummond is not a guy who jacks up threes. Andre wants to eat inside.
We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Here's Yabusele. Takes a 3. Puts up a deep 3. McCain's shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Shot is up. Here's Shepard outside for Green. Here we go. The Sixers on the break. Here's Grimes. Out to Lowry from outside the arc. Pure from three-point range. 6 points for him.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Sixers ahead, leading by a point. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Green out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center position. And he makes it.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Embiid passes to Oubre. Back to Embiid. Over Şengün. That's good from Embiid on the assist by Oubre. And the 76ers lead by 4. Green for 3. Look at Green showing off his range.
Green stopping on a dime and putting up his shot. Boy, that was impressive how suddenly he did that.
Embiid, a screen on Thompson. Oubre can't hit. And Houston has possession. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. For 3, George. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for Houston. It's a 1-point game.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Embiid from outside. Yes, sir! Embiid from distance. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot. And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Back to Embiid. Shoots over Şengün. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Green going right at the rim. Edwards against Brooks. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
It's as though Green always has more left in his tank. He digs deep and finds the bucket.
And here's Oubre from the arc. And the 76ers another 3.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality 3-point shot, and he delivers.
I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Back to Maxey. 1:56 left in the fourth. Out to Oubre. Back to Maxey. Embiid against Şengün. Right at the free throw line. Embiid can't hit. Houston in the lead. Eason pass to Green. Pass to Brooks. The shot off that time. And George with some nice D. Embiid against Green, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
For 3.
Well, it's Green's effort that makes him effective as a defender in addition to his athleticism, but usually he just simply outworks folks.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Oubre, a screen on Brooks. Out to Oubre. It's George on the wing. And another miss by Philadelphia. Back comes Houston in transition. Green against Maxey. 11 feet out. And Embiid with the block.
Embiid stiff-arming that shot with authority. No mercy.
It's stolen by Oubre.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
It's not over yet.
And knocks down the 3.
Well, Paul George has been sensational.
Green in the post. Maxey covering.
Cold-blooded shot in the clutch. And a big moment right there from Jalen Green.
Now here's Maxey. There's the triple. Oh, bangs home the 3.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. How do you think this is going to play out?
This is what it comes down to. This shot can win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
Substitution for Rockets. Jabari Smith. Jeff Green.
For three, Smith. No good from three-point range. So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close one. What a performance they had here at home.